And if you have suggestions for the campaign over the next 6 days, I hope that you'll share those as well. Because we just want to do everything that we possibly can to ensure that we have a resounding victory on November 8th and prove that, yes, as I see some of the signs here, love does trump hate. I think this is the most important presidential election of my lifetime. And I feel that way for a couple reasons. The first is a personal one. I was listening to Scott talk, and I don't even remember my first campaign. But this does feel different to me because I'm now a parent. So as proud as I am to be my mother's daughter, and I'm fiercely, ridiculously proud, and I'm deeply biased towards her, this election is, most of all, for me, about my children. About my daughter Charlotte, who turned 2 just over a month ago, and my son Aiden, who's now 4 months old, because I know that whomever we elect as our next president will shape really the future that they and their future friends, their future colleagues, that generation will grow up in. So just 2 stories that I carry in my heart now and think about every day, particularly as a parent. I was in Pennsylvania about 6 weeks ago, and after an event like this, a woman came up to me and she said, "Can I share part of the reason why I'm supporting your mom?" And I said, "Yes, thank you." She said, "I came to the United States from Guatemala 12 years ago. I came to go to graduate school at Penn State. And I came to go to graduate school because I had a 6-month-old son. And I hoped that if I got a graduate degree, I'd be able to provide a better life for him." And he's already had 3 different kids in his middle school say to him either, "Go back to Mexico," or "I can't wait until we build a wall to keep people like you out." I was in North Carolina a couple weeks after that. Again, after an event like this, I'm shaking hands, urging people to register to vote for my mom. And a little girl grabbed my hand, she said, "Your mom must win." I said, "I agree, she must win." "But why do you think she must win?" And she told me her name, she was 8 years old. She said, "Well, because if Donald Trump wins, the boys in my school say that my dad's gonna have to go back into the closet, and there are monsters there." And I looked at her and I said, "There are monsters there, we're not gonna let that happen." So that is what is inspiring me to just keep doing everything I can over the next 6 days. Because for me, this election is both about defeating Donald Trump and electing a woman who's been fighting for and delivering for children and families and women for literally longer than I've been alive. An American flag on the side of the rally, and someone coming up to me, a woman coming up to me and saying, you know, "Chelsea, do you think you'll run for governor of Arkansas one day?" And I think I said something like, "Ma'am, I'm 3. But I share that because people have been asking me that question for as long as I can remember. And I think that's actually a real gift, because I think it's really important that we continue to talk to young people and to kids, including Keon, who feel called to help make progress in our country and to help expand opportunity in our country, to expand equity and equality in our country. You know, would you think about running for public office? Because it really does matter, right? Whether we're talking about the environment, which came up, it matters who is elected president, it matters who's sitting in Congress, it matters who's elected governor, who's sitting in your state legislature, it matters who's elected to your mayor's office and your city council and your county commissioner. The last matters because that's where recycling is done or not done, right? So every issue that we all probably care about is impacted by who's elected at every level of government. And so I've been asked this question a lot, and I ask myself this question because I think it's important for those of us who feel called to make a difference that we ask ourselves this question. And for me, right now, the answer is no. But the answer isn't no because of all the kind of crazy caricaturizing, kind of misogynistic tropes that Donald Trump throws at my mom every day. The answer is no because I'm really lucky that I live in a neighborhood, a city, a state, and a country where I strongly support everyone I could vote for, everyone I have voted for, everyone I will vote for on November 8th. So